Well, well, well. Sony winds down Japan studio to focus on Astro's Playroom team. In other words, PlayStation, okay, Sony gets rid of the Japan, the PlayStation studios in Japan, and now is doing things the American way. I mean, seriously, are they trying to go bankrupt? Let's talk about it. Hello guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video, okay? Enjoy. What is up guys, and here I am at The Verge. I am at The Verge right now, and I'm also going to read a few things from videogameschronicles.com. Okay, let's start with videogameschronicles.com. So it says a source, PlayStation is winding down Sony Japan studio. Majority of development staff have been let go, but Asobi team remains. Sources tell VGC, right? So basically, Sony gets rid of the PlayStation studios in Japan. But by the way, in case you guys did not know, Sony moved from Japan in Osaka to America in California. Okay, and ever since then, ever since they moved, all of a sudden, guess what happens? They start censoring. Since 2018, when they announced that they were going to start censoring, first it started with anime. Okay, it started with like anime girls with big titties. It started with that, right? I'm sorry. It started with anime girls with big titties, and then recently, if you watched one of my recent videos, it was with violent video games, right? Violent video games. Okay, like decapitation and dismemberment. That that's what they're doing now. And now basically they're playing into the American identity politics and SJW shit, right? So let's go ahead and read a little. So it says the iconic developer behind Ape Escape, Gravity Rush, Knack, has seen the vast majority of his development staff let go. The sources said after their annual contracts were not renewed ahead of the company's next business year, which begins April 1st. Localization and business staff will remain in place. Asobi team. Asobi means play in Japanese, by the way. The group responsible for the Astrobot games will continue as standalone studio within Sony Japan. It claims some Japan Studios staff will join Asobi, we were told, while others have followed Silent Hill and Gravity Rush director Keiichiro Toyama, who left Japan Studios last year. It's now entirely clear if the restructure has affected the studio external development department, which collaborated on games such as last year's Demon's Souls, but one person via spoke to suggest it would continue. Okay, so it says update. Sony Interactive Entertainment has Video Game Chronicles statement confirmed that what remains of Japan Studios will be absorbed into Team Asobi as per our report. So basically, it looks like a lot of people that are leaving the Sony Japan or the PlayStation Japan, since Japan is moving to America, since Japan is now, so basically PlayStation is an American console, not a Japanese console. Horrible fucking move. Okay. And we got this here. Oh man. This is an employee from Sony saying, this is Masaki Yamagiwa. He says, I'm leaving Sony Interactive Entertainment at the end of this month. I'm going to continue working hard on creating games. Many thanks to everyone. A lot of people, so they're leaving, okay? It says Brandon Pitchard, last day as a president of Shinagawa, it's been real. Another one, I have information. I will leave from SIE Japan Studios at the end of February rather than working. I've been playing with PlayStation and video games for the past 14 years. I will continue to play new challenges in the new company to bridge between game and video. Thanks, Japan Studios. Okay, so some of them are being let go. Some of them are just straight up getting up and leaving. and they're starting their own ventures, right? They're starting their own ventures, and you know what? They should. They fucking should. And this is something that's not only happening, it's happening with a lot of companies, you know, especially entertainment. Let's say Disney, for example. A lot of the Disney talent is leaving Disney, and they're starting their own studio. Who was it? Don Bluth. Okay, Don Bluth. I think I go back into my videos. Actually, I'll put the video. I'm gonna put the videos in the description so you guys can see it. Don Bluth is going to start his own studio again to basically bring back traditional hand-drawn animation. Okay, and these people that work for Sony, you know, they're gonna go to. It says here some Japan studio staff will join Asobi, which is another programming team, and they're gonna start their own projects. So all that talent is going elsewhere and starting their own projects, right? Because all these corporations, all these companies, Disney, now Sony, they're doing, they're just taking IPs from the early 2000s, from the 1990s, and they're just trying to bring them back. Reboots and remakes. Okay, that's what they're doing. Okay, and I mean, hold on a second. So the Astro Playroom. So the Astro Playroom is, well, yeah, okay. So the people that worked on the game. It says, while Team Asobi's work today acclaimed, Japan's studio has been an important part of Sony's first PlayStation development. Yeah, so just like I said, they're all leaving, and they're gonna start their own projects. And yes, I mean, you know, it's creativity, and this is happening not only in gaming, but it's primarily happening in the movie industry. Okay, in the movie industry, we see revamps, remakes, reboots of a lot of popular titles, but they're not really opening the way for new creativity. You understand? Netflix is doing that by funding a lot of creators, but man, we're going to see a shift happening in the next decade or so, as to and the people are going to vote. The people are going to vote which is better. You know, these corporations, Sony, Hollywood, or these independent creators. And I'm telling you right now, because indie is going to be the way to go in the future. Indie is going to be the way to go, because people are getting sick and tired of basically just all the bullshit that's coming from these companies. Now, Sony, ever since they moved to America, they want to censor you, and they don't want you to say anything in return. They just want to censor you, and that's it. Do us, just buy our products and do us your talk. That's it. They don't respect the customer. That's the problem. Okay. But anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this, hit the like button, leave a comment below, and tell me what you think. Okay, I want to hear what you guys think of basically PlayStation leaving Japan and coming to America. I think PlayStation was just fine in Japan, but I don't know, what kind of bug, what made Sony moved to Japan when everything was just fine. They were serving the Japanese market and the American market, but hey, who the fuck knows? Anyways, guys, subscribe to the channel, comment below, like this video, and I will see you in the next vid. Peace.